Hey, what is happening YouTube? Steve with Rake and Profit at rakeandprofit.com coming back to you with another video. Today's video is going to be a new episode in the series The Clothing Classroom, and I'm really excited because we're going to talk about 6 crazy high-priced brands and items that if you come across them, you're going to put serious boatloads of cash into your pocket. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to be able to find these things because they're really rare and they're going to be hard to come across, but you're going to be able to put these things and bury them deep down into your brain. So if you ever do come across them and have an opportunity, you're going to remember and you're going to make a lot of money. So with that being said, let's dive into today's video and talk about these 6 high-class brands. Alright, first item is a brand called Visvim Albacore, and I don't know much about this brand, but if you go underneath the sold listings or the completed listings, you're going to know what I'm talking about. This is a high-class brand, very, very expensive. It has kind of like a Burberry look to it with the multicolored sleeves and whatnot. Just a really nice brand. Don't know too much about it, but been researching this, and these things sell for boatloads of cash. Keep your eye out for the brand Visvim Albacore. Next brand is a brand I'm sure you're all familiar with, and I've only come across this brand once when I've been at the thrift stores, and I've gone hundreds of times. The brand is Gianni Versace, and this is actually a model from 1993. It's silk, and it's got a really cool design to it with the flags and whatnot. I guess it's of Miami Beach, and this brand is really high class. I'm sure that it gets replicated, and there's a lot of fakes out there, but you could usually tell things that are real based on the quality and the fabric, and it just feels like it's money. But if you ever see anything that looks this crazy with this unbelievable design, you're going to make a lot of cash. Keep your eye out for these weird looking things. Big money to be made. Here's another brand that I've talked about a few times. It's Robert Graham, and this is the model Hallelujah. I guess it's a limited edition, and just take a look at this. Look at the embroidery that's on this shirt. I mean, the colors. This thing is absolutely amazing. One of a kind. Looks like it has French cuffs. And just an amazing brand. I've actually sold one of these things for over $100 before, and it had a similar design, but it wasn't as nice as this one. Robert Graham, high class, big money. Now here's a brand called Hermes or Hermes, something like that, and this is a French brand. I guess the founder founded this in Paris, and just an excellent item. Look at this thing. Look at the design. I mean, it is beautiful, one of a kind. Nice floral design, a few other things on it. But look at this thing, $605 plus 10 bucks to ship. Holy mackerel. Big cash in your pocket if you come across this. Next item is a rare vintage Ralph Lauren polo. This is from 1992, rugby style stadium shirt. And I'm telling you, if you come across some of these really odd offbeat polo shirts and anything Ralph Lauren polo vintage, you could be looking at some really big cash. You never really know. The key is, if you get these things for a few bucks, pick them up, because if you roll the dice with these things, even if you lose on a few of them, all it takes is one big hit, a home run like this, to make up for 4 or 5 lousy ones that maybe don't do so well. But I'm telling you, the Ralph Lauren polo vintage stuff, it is gold, so definitely pick it up. Next item is a Hawaiian shirt, Aloha style, and the brand is Hail Hawaii. I'll let you take a look at the tag if I could find it. Here we are. And if you take a look at the completed listings, some of these vintage Hawaiian shirts could go for some really serious cash. I'm talking about paying your rent for the month. I mean, some of these things go for really, really big profits, and this one is a fine example. I guess it's really rare. This is from the 1950s, and it was a blend of silk and rayon, but I mean, take a look at it. It just looks money. It looks like a great design, has the birds on it. Keep your eye out for the brand Hail Hawaii. And the next brand is Balmain, I believe it's pronounced, and it was founded after World War II by Pierre Balmain, and he ended up dying in 1992, and his right-hand man, Eric Mortensen, picked up the business and ran it, and it actually became really popular in 2008 and 2009. It was picked up by the Paris Fashion Week, and it was used a lot for the runway models and whatnot, but just a very high-class brand. This particular one is really rare and went for $600 plus $10 to ship. Keep your eye out for Balmain, whatever it is, but put that name into your memory banks. So those are about 5 or 6 brands that go for big cash and big money. Keep your eye out for those things. Will you ever find them? Probably not, but if you ever remember these things and you pick them up, you're in for the cash. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Take care.